if I just smacked myself getting in the ring. That would have not been a good way to start. Anyway, welcome to our 9th anniversary! How are we doing in this very warm weather this week? That is exactly how I feel. That is spot on. Now, we have 8 fantastic matches for you to... Oh, you guys. Oh, they bring the best signs. We welcome a good sign here at Sacrifice Pro. Now, we have 8 fantastic matches for you today, including Hellbound versus Progressive Overload for the Saints of Sacrifice Championship! We have the unification of the Loserweight Tag Team Championships back to the single Loserweight Championship. And we have Freddie Idol finally getting his chance at the Ultimate Sacrifice Championship against Harrison Leon. Now, who in the crowd follows us on social media? Amazing. So you guys will all know that we have introduced a new rule here at Sacrifice Pro, where if the briefcase holder loses via pin or submission, at the next show they have to defend the briefcase. And just as a reminder for any of you who are new to the crowd, the briefcase gives you a shot at any of the championships in the following year to when it was won. Right, so you all know what's up. You're here for one thing and one thing only, so let's bring out some wrestlers!
Thank you, Patty Cakes, for kicking off our wonderful birthday party here on a hot Sunday afternoon. Opening up the anniversary show and our opening contest, Ricky Calvet.
Yeah, it's a hot Sunday and we're starting hot as well. Ricky Calvet on a bit of a run the last few shows.
Yeah, unfortunately dropped on his head quite firmly by Liam McCarthy last time, but up until that point he was doing quite well.
A lot of people have been dropped on their head by Liam McCarthy. He doesn't need to feel bad. Here comes someone that's come. Very quickly a fan favourite in Nero Toxin.
Yeah, Nero Toxin, very aggressive. Right on cue.
Listen, I know my stuff.
Yeah, that's what we needed, right? But Nero Toxin, the 2026 All-Star, holding that briefcase. Last time out, stuck investigator, lead investigator Conor Albright firmly on his back.
We'll talk about who's the lead investigator in a while, because I don't think you're right there. Right now we'll focus on Nero and Ricky Calvet.
Yeah, show before that, Shogun J suffered a loss to Nero Toxin as well. Talking about someone who's on a bit of a run, Nero Toxin is definitely at the top of that list.
We're off.
First bell rung.
Let's have a bit of fun at the wrestling, shall we?
Someone write that down for a show name. Lock up to start off with.
You know what? I bloody love a lock up.
Why wouldn't you? Nero Toxin would normally show strength there, but instead took Ricky Calvet down to the ground in a lovely bit of movement and now has him in that wrist lock. Ricky Calvet trying to show a little bit of style, got his foot caught on the ropes, but it didn't stop him.
It didn't. I think Nero saying, okay, fair enough.
There's a lot of focus in Nero Toxin's eyes today, wouldn't you say?
Come on, Nero. You know what? Yes, I would. Well, you talked about that strength. We're still seeing the technical side, but Nero just using that strength, just dragging Ricky Calvet to the mat.
They're almost like death rolling him across the floor, but Ricky Calvet managing to escape.
Very nice.
Get a hold on that left arm of Nero Toxin.
Come on, Nero.
It's probably smart of Ricky Calvet to keep Nero Toxin on the ground.
Yeah, as soon as this does become a power game, as many of Neurotoxin's matches do, I think we're going to see the pendulum start to swing.
Ricky Calvet having the opportunity here to put himself in contention to win this briefcase off Nero Toxin. If he can pull off a victory here tonight, he would face her at the next show for the briefcase. So a lot at stake on the opening contest. Oh my God. Nero Toxin's agility here, so impressive.
Oh,
Through, arm drag.
into the cover.
An early 2 count from Ricky Calvet, just trying to wear Nero Toxin down and sent straight back onto his back for his troubles. Oh! Nero Toxin is a big person to be flipping, landing to feet. That is so impressive. Get him up.
Oh, another reversal. We are going back and forth.
Yeah, Nero Toxin going for that spinal seizure, but Ricky Calvet having it scouted and moving into that Hurricane Rana.
How's your jaw?
Come on, Nero. Mine's all right. I don't think Nero Toxin's is.
Good, I'm glad you're okay.
Sorry, I was answering your question. X-Plex from Ricky Calvet. See Nero Toxin shaking her head, almost like knocking that rocking impact out of her head.
I said earlier that a pendulum would be swinging. It is going back and forth to start this contest and to start this show.
Anniversary show is always our biggest show of the year, and it's starting off as such.
Oof. Just a solid old knee lift to the gut.
Sometimes it doesn't have to be pretty, it just has to be effective. And that was pretty and effective.
We are seeing some new stuff out of the Neurotoxin playbook tonight. I am a big fan.
Nero Toxin, relatively still quite new to the Sacrifice roster, making a huge impact, but Ricky Calvet's been here a long old time.
Huge impact on Ricky Calvet's spine.
Yeah, correct. And again, another impact as Nero Toxin sends Ricky Calvet into the corner and then drops a knee for good measure.
Yep. It is now game time. You're going to see a lot of offense from Neurotoxin focusing on Ricky Calvet's spine. As we know, utilises those backbreakers a lot.
Calls herself the breaker of backs and the snapper of spines. And I mean, we've seen nothing to the contrary from her since being in Sacrifice Pro.
100%.
Lots of people have fallen victim to that spinal seizure. She'll target that lower and that upper back all day.
And as that tattoo on her left thigh says, recently Neurotoxin has felt a bit invincible. You can hear the silence in the room while we wait for more impact.
Everyone took a deep breath, but Ricky Calvet managed to get the better that time.
Let's go, Nero! Let's go, Nero!
Oh, beautiful!
A triangle leg drop over the top rope from Ricky Calvet, and now he's in prime position for his patented buckshot lariat. Ricky Calvet could have this one wrapped up. No.
Scouted straight onto the shoulders of Neurotoxin.
Could be seeing spinal seizure. No. Woo. Lovely arm drag. Drop kick from Ricky Calvet, finding a little bit of space and momentum. Beautiful head scissors from Ricky Calvet sends Neurotoxin into the corner, but she's still up. A little bit of old school. And some new school.
And some new school. This match has had pretty much everything so far.
What a lovely contest to bring someone to if you've never seen wrestling before.
Yeah, I'm a big Nero Toxin fan. She's been on this brilliant run, but I've got to say, this is probably the toughest competition she's been in so far while she's held this briefcase in terms of the back and forth and who's going to get the upper hand. And as you say, there's a lot riding on it because if Calvet can knock her off, then the next show, that briefcase will be on the line. And that briefcase is a complete game changer at Sacrifice.
Yes, absolutely. I wonder what... Oh! Nero Toxin delivering a back suplex backbreaker out of the corner to Ricky Calvet to regain a little bit of control here. What I was about to say is I wonder what championship Nero Toxin has her eye on at the moment, or is she too concerned maybe losing this match to Ricky Calvet?
Yeah, I mean, you've got to think she's been considering when she wants to go through it, what she wants to go for. Everyone's kind of preoccupied in their own business at the minute. And it does feel like Nero's just been she's been using her opportunities recently to show what she can do, putting herself on people's radars.
Building some momentum. Nero Toxin going back for that again, sending Ricky Calvet to the outside. And here we go, he's going to go for the buckshot lariat! Oh, he slipped! Slipped! Hooked! Uranagi into the backbreaker from Nero Toxin.
That is so costly.
Into the big boot. Ricky Calvet might be out, but Nero Toxin rolls through. You might be right, Owen, that might be it.
This is it.
Spinal seizure. 1, 2, 3.
Oh my. Just one costly mistake from Ricky Calvet. The heat in the room. One slip on the ropes just cost Ricky Calvet from being in one match away from that briefcase and potentially sacrifice championship gold.
Yeah, now we're anniversary show midway through the year. We have limited shows left before the briefcase will be back on the line again in December for our All-Star match. Nero Toxin has what, maybe 3 shows, including the rest of today, to make a decision on what she wants to do with that briefcase.
I'll tell you one thing. I think Nero's making a call here, saying it could be tonight. I think she's got her eyes on a title. I think she knows exactly what she's doing.
Want to put some money on one?
Don't tempt me.
I can put some money on the one I don't think it will be.
The odds are close.
I don't think it will be the Tag Team Championships.
Kick off our 9th anniversary. Russell, didn't I tell you to pack the wall?
I'm wearing shorts. I can't bring a whole wall.
Oh, you not got the big pockets. Alright, the wall's being bad because Hustle forgot to bring the wall. Sorry guys, sorry guys. How colourful was Ricky Calvet's gear? Wasn't it wonderful? It does remind me, happy Pride Month everybody! At Sacrifice Pro, all are welcome except homophobes, transphobes, racists and weasels! Give me a hiss for all of those! Excellent, that's what I like to hear. Now, do we have any Shogun J fans in the house? He's had a bit of a rough run, hasn't he? He has had a bit of a rough run. He won the Ultimate Sacrifice Championship, lost it immediately. Then he had Then he had that horrible injury that took him out for like a whole year, and then since he's come back, he's lost every match. He's just really having a rough time. So he is absolutely desperate for a win. So he has called for an open challenge. You know, hoping he might get an easy win. So we're going to bring him out, and I would really like if you could do me wrestling, if everybody. So I would really like it if you all could do me a little favour. When we bring Shogun J out, just give him an extra big whoop and an extra big cheer. Really get behind him. Let's see if we can get him that win. Are you up for it?
Here comes the baby boy! It's my baby boy, Shogun J!
I mean, Patty Case just gave us a bit of a rundown of what's been happening with Shogun over the last... wrestling in general. What's your take on this?
Yeah, I mean, I speak to him a lot, obviously, like, it's mostly, we are best pals, we have been for years. I spoke to him earlier today and he said, look, it's been tough, it's been hard. But based on what Patty Cates just said, he genuinely is just happy to be back doing what he loves. It is going to start weighing on him soon, but we take every moment as it comes. And you see the way he just landed on those knees, they're looking strong.
Definitely looking stronger than the last time we saw Shogun out there. Main event loss as part of a tag team match with Harrison Leon, and oh my. No way! Oh, doesn't look ready for wrestling though. Never seen David L. Kaiser since he broke his arm back in January in the Sacrifice Pro Rumble against Cosmico. Bossy.
Good morrow, you ugly peasants.
He's talking to you. He's talking to you, he's not talking to me.
Now, as you can see, I have broken my arm, and I know,
I mean, what do you expect?
If you're going to call someone a peasant.
as I was saying before I was so thunderously interrupted,
It's a family show.
In these past few months, I've been spending at my mansion. I've been admiring my collection of the greatest objects, the rarest items.
I'd quite like to hear more about these objects.
I've been looking
Quite
at my
vague.
greatest collection, the $1 Million Championship. Kurt Angle's hair. Even Logan Paul's Pokemon cards.
He bought the card!
However, an idea has crept into my head that I should set up my own company. I'm calling it Kaiser Industries.
Creative.
What if you're a peasant?
Not even touching that. Not even touching that.
The rules are simple. Give me something I want. I will give you whatever you want. You want money? I'll give you money. You want power? I'll give you power. If you want a house in Boca Raton, I will give you a house in Boca Raton.
We want Shogun!
And
We might have to talk.
We want Shogun! We want Shogun!
You want the house or the money?
I want the money, I want the
what
power,
I
I
want
want
right
the
now, Shogun, is to see your peasant butt kicked straight into the canvas.
You leave my baby boy's butt alone.
Fortunately, I have found just the man to do that for me. So allow me to introduce your opponent, Malachi Greatness.
Okay.
David Kaiser with some big news. His own company and his first employee appears to be the self-proclaimed greatest professional wrestler in Sacrifice.
Yeah, I mean, look, I was having some fun while Kaiser was talking, but I said last show when Malachi Greatness was essentially a gun for hire, he is serious business. This is not something to mess about with. We saw these two go at it last show, and actually, I would say Malachi kind of got the better hand.
Oh, I would 100% agree with that. Not only did Malachi and Freddie Idol come out with a victory, but Malachi, in his first main event of Sacrifice Pro, left his mark for sure. And after debuting, has there been anybody else in 2026 that's made as big of an impact as Malachi Greatness?
That's a very easy question, and the answer is no.
But what I am looking forward to is two big men going at it on a Sunday afternoon.
No bread, just meat.
But I hope there is water because it is hot.
One.
baby boys.
Patented Shogun chop. Nice edge. Returned by a big right from Malachi. You call Malachi a gun for hire. He's almost becoming a sacrifice mercenary at this stage. Being rented by the Grand Vision and now by David L. Kaiser, who is at ringside. Oof. Happily watching Malachi do his bidding.
Oh, my lord! Let's cook, baby boy.
Kick to the gut. Shogun now drops Malachi straight to the rear.
Just like his 8'7" roommate, Alexander Roth with a big old senton.
Yeah, that combination very familiar to the Sacrifice Pro. Faithful. Shogun really feeling himself now. Super kick stumbling Malachi on the apron. Despite that losing streak, Shogun seems very confident in his opening exchanges.
I mean, he's always been confident. That's one thing about Shogun. He's always backed himself.
Oh! Whoa! That might be the biggest spear you see today.
Shut it, Scar, I can hear you.
It's quite
I
weird.
was saying nice
It's
things.
weird, it's weird that you can compliment a man and then his boss can still have a go at you.
This is why I hate capitalism.
This is why.
Well, there's many reasons. But David L. Kaiser is one of them. I feel like he's part of the problem of patriarchy as well. Just to add it all in there.
This crowd are letting everybody know exactly what they think of them.
Telling Malachi greatness that he is not great. He would, I think, disagree.
Shogun J sporting some lovely gear today as well.
Why don't you tell us a bit more about it?
In good faith, I cannot. That would feel cheap. However, you can go to Double Down Collective on Instagram if you want to learn more.
Ah, interesting. I think everyone should do that. And back to the action in the ring.
Rocked him, but Malachi's a big old boy.
It's a high impact match and Shogun's now delivering those strikes only the way that Shogun can. Gunshot super kick from Shogun J.
I think we are less than 4 minutes in, and these two are exhausted already. They have given each other everything they have.
There's already a feeling in the room that this is the biggest show of the year because the two matches we've seen so far have thrown everything at it. Early on! A huge V-trigger from Shogun.
Those are the eyes I need to see back in Shogun J. Those are the eyes that say, I am done playing around and I'm here for victory. 1 PK. Oh!
Malachi asking for another one. I wouldn't want one.
All right, there's 2 PKs. Oh my word.
And look at the anger on Malachi's face as he sits up a second time.
Numero 3.
That one had a little bit more stank on it.
What? Listen, this room just went silent. 3 PKs. 3 penalty kicks to Malachi Greatness's chest. And he is still in this contest. And Shogun J is looking at the top row.
This is not an area that Shogun normally goes to.
Shogun. He said it's the night. Why not?
How does it feel knowing that your daughter will never see you become?
Oh, no way. I can't believe you just said that.
Seconds away from ripping this headset off.
And that, just enough of distraction to cause shock. Oh, God, and Malachi throws Shogun from the top rope. And has something else in mind as he warms up the right arm. Big clothesline from Malachi Greatness. And there's only one thing left on Malachi's eyes. Choke slam from Malachi Greatness.
Whoa! Shogun J is still alive.
I don't know how he still survived this.
If David Kaiser really thought insults were going to be enough to distract Shogun J to the point where he isn't able to kick out, David Kaiser does not know Shogun J.
Walking in the Shogun Sacrifice champion.
The insults from Malachi Greatness, reiterating the words of David L. Kaiser, your daughter will never see you as champion, and then calling him a loser. Rolling into Guri.
Malachi Greatness is back where he doesn't want to be. The first time was so nice. He has to do it twice.
Exposed knee straight to the chin of Malachi Greatness. And the frustration on Shogun's face showing as he hits a third.
And normally you see these V-triggers hit to the side of competitors' heads. Shogun J said no. Let me see your nose, let me see your chin.
Almost saying, I want to look you in the eye while I deliver this punishment. And he went for another, but
Malachi doesn't even look phased from the attacks he has just taken.
And here we go. World's greatest slam. And it's all over.
Wow.
David L. Kaiser and Malachi Greatness have just come away with a victory on the member of the 8-7, Shogun J, who can chalk another loss into the column of 2026.
Yeah, look, we know that there's an ongoing story with Shogun J losing matches, but I think the bigger story here is David Kaiser with his unlimited funds may have just made the greatest purchase he has ever made in signing Malachi Greatness to Kaiser Industries.
I mean, we've got to talk about the name of the company, right? It's so creative. How did he come up with Kaiser Industries?
So what I think he's done is I think he's taken his last name and stuck it in front of Industries and then merged them together.
That's genius.
Shogi. Better luck next time. Now, have we got any new friends in the audience? Give me a wave. Oh, hello. Welcome. Hello. Welcome. Lovely to meet you. Welcome to the Sacrifice Cult. It's a good place to be. Yeah, let's have a welcome chant for our new friends. Okay, never mind. Right, we don't want any of you to be left out, so we want to catch you up on some stuff before this next match, just so you know what's going on. You know what the deal is. Now, we used to have a belt called the Loserweight Championship. You had to lose this belt to win. So it basically crowned our biggest loser in all of Sacrifice, right? Now, last year, towards the end of last year, our last Loserweight champion, Tig, pinned not one, but two people, ending his loser streak, no longer being the Loserweight champion, but then creating a bit of a conundrum for Sacrifice Pro, because we now had two people that were technically pinned by the champion. So what Championship. The Friendship. That's right. That's right. The Friendship, our lovely little tag team, both held the belt. They are both the biggest losers in Sacrifice. However, it seems like the magic of the Loserweight Championship has been spread a little bit too thin across these two people. They're not vibing with each other. And do you know what? My lovely husband, wherever he's gone, Hustle Malone, he decided at the last show that it is time to unify the Loserweight Tag Team Championship. We're creating one belt again. With me? Yeah, you're with me. So, one belt. So, kings, queens, and in-betweens. The following match is scheduled for one fall. And it is for the single Loserweight Championship.
Now this one, Owen, I feel like you're going to take really personally, because I know you're a big fan of the Friendship. How does it feel knowing that Jantonio and Memes are going to go one-on-one here on the 9th anniversary show?
Yeah, if the vibes seem low, if I seem a bit downtrodden, a little bit emotional, it's because I'm watching a friendship potentially break apart in front of my eyes, and I hate to see it.
I mean, Memes did admit that they were friends last time out, which is something for the last however long he's been saying we're not friends.
Yes, but we all knew that was, he was masking. He didn't want to admit his true emotions. And I've known their friends for a very long time. I've loved them working together. So this is going to hurt.
Tag Team Champions, this is you!
I mean, Memes has gone on an emotional journey throughout this tag team run with Jantonio. And that might be the first time I've seen Memes high-five someone in the crowd at Sacrifice Pro.
Yeah, you know why? Because the good nature, the love that Jantonio has saved Memes and made him a more emotionally strong person. He's in touch with his feelings, and he's a very good friend.
And it's only right that we bring out said friend, someone who we've not seen for several shows due to an injury to his shoulder.
You see him sporting a new mask. That mask you are seeing was given to him by his best friend, Memes.
Is that factually accurate?
Yes.
Okay, I'll just check it. I didn't know that information.
If you notice, there is an F on there, and then there is a ship. I will let you work it out.
Jantonio back from injury and straight into a match where he wasn't here for. To know this was going to happen. And I'm sure Hustle Malone filled him in on the information. And we see Nick now collecting those Loserweight Tag Team Championships. That will go into storage behind the ring, apparently.
Nick's had enough.
And
only 3 matches in, Nick's had it.
And the new Loserweight Championship
Get them gone, don't need them anymore.
gets raised.
No, if this ends in a double count out, we are going to need them back.
You know, when we talk about commentating curse, I think I just got a taste of it right there.
Blimey.
Now the question is, now the bell's rung here, will we see Memes return to the tactics that we know Memes for, or will friendship prevail?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I cannot believe what I've just
This
seen.
is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in a wrestling ring in my life.
I would have seen. Oh!
The Hawk heard round the world.
I would have expected Jantonio to reach the hand out, but Memes offered the handshake.
This is beautiful. I think they should just be Loserweight Tag Team Champions for the rest of their careers.
Truly is a magical show.
I bloody love a lockup.
The strength advantage goes to Memes there as he drives El Jantonio into the corner. Now, I've got a question for you, Owen. There was a speculation that Jantonio wasn't in fact injured for the last couple of shows and that he was avoiding Memes.
No. Accusations. False accusations. I will hear no more on it.
I mean, it was brought to my attention by investigator Trip Hazard.
What does he know? Quite a lot, actually. He's been busy. He can't do 2 investigations at once. I bloody love a lockup.
Lucha!
Whoa, I wonder where he learned that.
The Loserweight Championships typically want to...
Oh! Blimey.
Once relinquished, once a new Loserweight champion has been crowned, normally sends people on a lovely little spiral, a bit of momentum to the top, or into more favourable positions on the Sacrifice Pro roster. That could happen today.
Yeah, I'm slightly distracted, I think. Oh, he's got to the ropes. Oh, he got to the ropes. Memes got to the ropes. We need a clean break. It's a brilliant effort from Jantonio there.
These two used to being in tag team competition together. I mean, last time we saw them in competition on the opposite side, or at least against each other, would have been when they became the joint Loserweight champion.
Got him. Oh, he was too close to the ropes. I'm going to say it. I don't think either of them want to be doing this. Look at the lucha and the bridge.
Meme showing off a slightly different moveset than we're used to seeing from him.
Jantonio, you taught him all of that.
But trying to beat El Jantonio at his own game. I don't know what point that would prove, but a roll up from El Jantonio. 2.
Oh, bit of a drop kick. Memes moves out the way. Scouted.
Interesting.
It could be because he knows his moveset too well, or it could be because Jantonio shouted the move he was about to hit before he hit it.
Does happen regularly, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
So Memes probably just went, oh, well, I hear what you're going to say. I don't want to take that. I'm out of here.
Yeah, not many people will be volunteered to have a swing kick to the face. Drop down, slap to the face from El Jantonio. Goes to send off Memes, but
Memes holding on. He's a strong boy.
El Jantonio giving him that forearm. Realising that I don't think it's going to happen.
Oh, straight over the top, hard landing on his back.
El Jantonio thrown to the outside, and now Memes returning the favour and inviting El Jantonio back into the ring with a friendly competition so far.
Beautiful. It is beautiful. And the best thing is, even when we're done, we're going to end happily ever after.
Interestingly enough there, we see that opportunity come up there where Memes could have taken advantage. As El Jantonio stepped through that middle rope, which we have seen him do before, and he chose not to.
For friendship, oh!
Scoop straight into a huge body slam. Last match out, we saw Shogun increase his losing streak, but interestingly enough, in this match here, one losing streak will end.
Yep, somebody's O's got to go.
A big running clothesline from El Jantonio, but Meme stays on his feet, and a second one. Looked like he was going to go for a third, but a big shotgun drop kick sends Memes to the corner.
Now Jantonio can use that pace, that agility. Going for the wheelbarrow. Nice. Beautiful bulldog. That's my favourite breed of dog.
There's a Mexican bulldog.
Spicy! Extra spicy!
And we know what El Jantonio's got in mind when he hits the corner. This time just going for the crossbody, didn't have enough time to get to the top rope for the frog splash.
Oh, bloody hell.
Almost Tour of the Islands like.
And what I will
Power
say is,
slam from Memes.
we're seeing a perfect combination of speed and strength, which is what makes these two such a good team. They are perfect friends,
Sure.
and I cannot wait to see them go on to win Tag Team Gold once all of this palaver's dealt with.
This is exactly how I deal with my friends, yes.
Yes. Listen, when your boss puts you in a sticky situation,
Memes has got the opportunity here. Oh,
he said he can't do a 619, which, to be fair,
but again, Memes could have choked him on the ropes, which we would have seen him do in the past, and chose not to.
because you don't do that to your friends. You don't do that to your loved ones.
Yeah, but you can't change your stripes that easily.
Well, it hasn't been easy. This has been months of work.
There's a little bit more about what we see from him, though. Just throwing El Jantonio onto the top rope.
Oh, roll through!
Memes going for that pedigree off the ropes. El Jantonio saw it. Jackhammer pin. Jackknife pin. Getting things wrong. It's too hot.
It's not like you.
It is.
Oh, just a running from Jantonio there. I bloody love it. Give me another one. Oh, he's goozled him. Oh!
Choke slam from hell.
Can we check there's not a hole in the middle of the ring? Jantonio is still alive though.
Managed to kick out from an absolutely hellacious choke slam.
We can hear from the crowd as well that some people are chanting for Jantonio, but more people are chanting for friendship, for the pair of them.
Out of somewhere from El Jantonio!
Beautiful!
This is awesome! This is awesome! This is awesome!
This is awesome. Oh, big forearm.
I'm winning!
Oh,
I think Memes prematurely stating that he was winning there. As El Jantonio delivers a combination of strikes and into a head scissors that sends Memes
lovely.
to the corner.
very fortunate landing for Jantonio, not so much for Memes.
Bounces up to the middle row. There's the crossbody! And a kick out from Memes, still quite confident.
What was great there is that you saw Jantonio go for the crossbody earlier. Memes knew it was coming from that position. But Jantonio adding in some extra movement, keeping Memes guessing, was able to hit that crossbody. And now we're back where we started, looking for the 6-1-9.
Now that combination 6-1-9 lands. El Jantonio going up. Dos. Oh, went for the 3, but Memes got to his feet. Oh! Oh my God!
That was an accident. That was not intentional. He did not mean to do that.
Memes has just unmasked El Jantonio.
That was an accident.
The utter disrespect.
Oh!
and capitalised on the unmasking for a 3 count.
Look, the crowd aren't happy. Side Gregory's rolling in something to cover up Jantonio's face. The crowd aren't happy, but this could have been a lot worse. We could have seen Memes use that to attack Jantonio. But Memes, as a friend, as Jantonio's friend, recognised it was an accident, said, I'm not going to do any further damage. I'm just going to take the cover. I'm not going to capitalise on anything. I'm just going to pin you, get it over and done with. This was the best thing Memes could have done in this scenario.
Memes just did the only thing you don't do to a luchador. It's disgusting.
It was an accident and you know it.
Was it?
Yes.
Was it?
Yes.
Because he's still holding the mask in his hand. He didn't give it back.
He's in a state of shock.
That was the most disrespectful thing you could have done to me. No, this friendship was so. You and I, it's over, you and I. No.
No, Jantonio, don't be rash. It's the heat of the moment, Jantonio. Don't do this.
El Jantonio just said to Memes, we are done. This friendship is over, and I'll be honest, I'm not surprised.
It's not over. It's not over. Yeah, Memes will be feeling shame because he's upset about what he's done. The reason he feels shame is because he feels remorse. It was an accident, and all of this crowd need to understand that Memes would not do that on purpose. He's a good man and a good friend.
I don't know if I can hug that one out. That was some pretty serious wrestling faux pas, man. It was pretty awkward and uncomfortable. So, let me lighten your mood and remind you that Sacrifice Pro is a non-profit organisation. We raise money for different charities every single show. So that means that you being here, buying a ticket, that's for charity. You buy a raffle ticket, that's for charity. You buy a merch, that's for charity. Isn't this the most fun charity you've ever done? Would you like to know who our charity is for this show? Yeah, so we're raising money for this show for a charity called Medi Cinema. And they aim to bring cinema experiences to people in NHS hospitals all the way across the UK, supporting their emotional and mental well-being. So please do buy some raffle tickets, buy some merch. You've already bought some tickets. It's all for a good cause. How exciting! Now who's here with their best friend? Aww, that's so cute. That's great because we've got 2 sets of super duper best friends in our next match. We've got Joey Slade using his Rumble win and bringing his BFF to challenge for the Saints of Sacrifice Championship. So, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for your first half main event?
Finishing out, closing out our first half. The team of David Grant and Joey Slade, Hellbound. Joey Slade in January, beginning of the year, outlasting MJ Grayson at Rumble season and decided to cash in his opportunity on the Saints of Sacrifice Championships. And both teams have exchanged some serious words since then when they teamed together. David Grant and Ben Gedling went at it in a triple threat last time out. There's no love lost between these 2 tag teams. We're about to have our first, well, technically second, the first proper championship match of the evening.
Yes, and I'm still very emotional about the last one. So if this one could just be a bit more respectful, competitive, not so heated.
I know you had to take a minute just to calm down at the end there, which is it's understandable. But now we've got the Saints of Sacrifice champions, Progressive Overload, who have now held the championships for a year after dethroning the Odyssey at last year's anniversary show.
Yeah, and with everything that's gone on between these four, can you believe this is actually the first time that these two teams have met in a tag team contest with just the two of them?
Absolutely not, no. As I mentioned just a few minutes ago, we had some heated words exchanged a couple shows back. Ben Gedling and David Grant were in the same match at last show too.
Sold out crowd, well behind Hellbound.
Look, we said, look at the size of Ben Gedling right now. He is huge.
A couple of boos in the crowd for Progressive Overload there.
But on the whole, a lot of mixed love for both these tag team champions. We've had that a lot this evening. A lot of love for both competitors.
Boys, I gave you an option a few months back. I'm going to give you one more time. Do what you like everyone else. You're going to turn our backs, take a cheap shot. Come on, you do it every time. Everywhere else.
Both of these teams believe that the one team is only one step away from a cheap shot. Joey Slade proving that point now. Progressive Overload turning Hellbound round to face them. As I said earlier, there is no love lost between Progressive Overload and Hellbound. The balance of this match stands on a knife edge.
And we've got our Rumble winner, the person that chose this title match starting.
Bells off.
I bloody love a lockup.
That is a quick, strong, aggressive lockup between Joey Slade and Aiden White. Aiden White going to deliver that first strike of the match, and Joey Slade getting out of the way and tags in the big man David Grant.
Yeah, look, Joey Slade has really got under Aiden White's skin there with a very simple manoeuvre. I bloody love a lockup. And we're back off. David Grant, power game.
There's a lot of momentum on the side of Progressive Overload. A year as tag team champions, Ben Gedling coming off a fresh victory last time out. They are very comfortable in winning tag team championship matches. Fun fact for you, Hellbound have had 4 main event tag team championship matches around the country. They have lost every single one of them. Can they make this one, number 5, the one that counts?
It's interesting. You should not let Hellbound hear that you've just said that, and you should let other people determine whether or not your facts are fun.
Did you not think it was a fun fact?
I thought it was a sad fact.
Oh, okay. I should have clarified at the beginning. But I feel like both these teams have a lot of reputation riding on this match. Oh! Ben Gedling not in the mood for games.
Listen, we're not doing that. I'm here to win a match, not to show off.
There's that slingshot.
Lovely. That was so smart. And Progressive Overload are moving. Here we go.
Height from Aiden White, and he is fired up, and I'm not surprised.
Oh, Joey Slade said, let's go right now.
Yeah, not happy happy about that cheap shot being knocked off the apron by Ben Gedling.
I was going to say Lilith's got her work out. If there is anybody who can handle these four men, it is Lilith. And look at Joey Slade. He's ready to go.
I implore anybody who's watching this match, do not take your eyes off of it because it is not going to stop moving. Joey Slade really taking control of this, and up goes Aiden White!
And down goes Aiden White.
Huge impact from David Grant as Hellbound now take control.
Even more combos. This is, as far as tag team work goes, and combinations and knowing each other's moveset, there genuinely might not be a better team on the Sacrifice roster than Hellbound.
Yep.
What we are seeing is a clinic of tag team wrestling right now.
What an incredible opening to a tag team contest. I couldn't tell you the last time that Sacrifice had such an exciting opening tag team match. Both these teams showing really fluid tag combinations.
Aiden White's able to jump behind.
Push David Grant straight into Joey Slade, who goes down and now
Comes in.
progressive overload starts to work on David Grant and sends him to the outside.
Very smart. Now they can focus all their attention on the smaller of the two opponents.
Yeah, the big man's out of the equation and down goes Joey Slade. I mean, if you're progressive overload, do you want to spend more time in there with Joey Slade? Are you trying to keep David Grant out of the picture?
Here's the thing, you want him out of the picture because he's the bigger guy, but you cannot underestimate Joey Slade.
No, absolutely not.
Joey Slade's
He won the Rumble.
guy. He's a very young guy, but he's got years in this game.
And you see that there, that fight from Joey Slade. Oh, and there is a cheap shot. There is some cheap tactics from Aiden White. And
Listen, when you know you're in a battle, you do whatever it takes to make sure that you can leave here the same way you arrived, and that's with those title rings around your waist.
so now quick combinations of offense. You see a combination of like a skull-crushing finale and a kick to the other leg. Planting Joey Slade on his face, and Aiden White taunting David Grant now, saying we were this close to retaining.
I don't love that. I know there's a lot of emotions in this, but I want to see the tag teams focused on the job at hand, not getting distracted by trying to get under each other's skin. Focus on winning the match, focus on leaving with the belts.
There's been so many words exchanged, not only in the ring, but on social media as well. I mean, you had to expect this was going to come through as Joey Slade sends Aiden White to the outside.
Oh, went for the tag.
Ben Gedling using that strength to catch him. In comes David Grant.
Yeah, no more standing up to hitting them strikes.
Only needed one, and now David Grant.
Straight down.
That big combination.
There's the fire. Picks him up, throws him into Ben Gedling. We are seeing men being thrown into men by men.
So informative, Owen, thank you. And up goes Ben Gedling, and there's the powerbomb from David Grant. This could be it. 2.
We are not done. Progressive Overload are not going to let them titles slip by that easily. You're going to have to do a lot of work if you want to take those titles off of them. They've held on to them for a year. They want to see this reign all the way through to the 10th anniversary.
But Ben Gedling fighting out. I don't know how after that incredible powerbomb from David Grant. Delivering an extending head kick and sending David Grant to the corner. I think it was tags on both sides there.
Tags on both sides, and I don't think either team noticed the other one.
Double shotgun drop kicks. As Aiden White feels if...
Moved out the way, another big move.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. It's a GTS. Lariat!
This is it.
It's over!
Progressive Overload want to win these belts. Hellbound want to take them off of them.
That move combination has secured the championships and retained them for 365 days. And Joey Slade just kicked out. Up he goes for another one. Use Joey Slade to kick David Grant in the face. And down they go, pin. There's a 2 and a tag. Went to pick up Aidan White. Push Joey Slade into Ben Gedling, and now there's GTS spear!
Huge spear!
Didn't quite go to plan, but there it is! And another 2! Joey Slade won't die. And the shock on Aidan White's face.
His face.
Is visible. And another cheap shot from Aidan White.
Yeah, you're seeing the energy change now.
The frustration starting to set in. And look at Ben's face. Ben's shocked.
What is Aidan White doing?
Aidan White's lost it. Aidan White's lost it completely. He's seeing red and Ben's stopping. And while Progressive Overload argue it out, in comes David Grant, who's not the legal man, but... Oh!
Did Ben Gedling push Aidan White out of the way?
I think Aidan might have moved. But there's that power slam neckbreaker combo, and Aidan White goes down.
Joey Slade saying, go in, go up, let's finish this.
David Grant's legal, Ben Gedling's legal.
And we know Ben Gedling, he's going to fight with everything he has got.
And David Grant drops Ben Gedling with one right arm. Up he goes. Backbreaker. Claymore. No. Hard feelings, kid. We can have new champs. 1, 2, 3. It's over.
Hellbound are new Ultimate Sacrifice Saints of Sacrifice champions.
That one. Hellbound have broken their duck on the 5th time of asking in tag team championship competition. They win the gold. Not only that, they've ended a year-long title reign of Progressive Overload.
You hear the crowd chanting, you deserve it. They are absolutely spot on. That was potentially one of the hardest fought tag team championship matches in Sacrifice I have seen in the last 9 years. And it all started when Joey Slade won the Rumble. He made it clear I was coming for the tag titles with my best friend David Grant. And now Hellbound holds gold.
They say it all the time, but finally, confidently, Hellbound can firmly say they are on top.
Thank you so much. Are we all feeling rested? Yeah. Hydrated? Yeah. Excellent. Good signs up. Right, everybody, I would like you to picture this. You're at work, doing your thing. doing your job, and then bang, out of nowhere, your colleague just smacks you in the face for no reason. Not having it. Even worse, your colleague turns evil, gets a bunch of evil friends, and him and his evil supervillain friends harass you for 6 months. But then, that's just corporate life, isn't it? That's just capitalism. But then you get an opportunity to go head to head with this evil guy once again and just put it to rest. Sounds good? Sounds good? Great. Everybody wants to beat up that annoying colleague of theirs. I know I do. So, shall we bring 2 people out that have been fighting and sassing each other for 6 months and see what they do? Great. Accompanied by the siren Trystan, we have the founder of the Mile Alliance, Red Falcon!
Yeah, as Patty Cake said, Red Falcon has been getting under Ben Deberzz's skin for 6 months straight. And you may have seen the video he released. He said it wasn't personal to begin with. It was simply a case of wrong place, wrong time for Ben Deberzzz. But Ben Deberzzz will not leave Red Falcon alone. This is what Red Falcon says. And now it's become very personal, and we get to see Falcon and Deberzzz go head to head for the very first time.
Interesting that we're only seeing Trystan Pretty at ringside today, though. No Chris Aries around.
No, yeah, I think Chris Aries hasn't bought his cape yet. So Falcon and Trystan have got theirs. I think until you get a cape, you can't actually join.
There's the opponent there, as previously mentioned, the esports athlete Ben Deberzzz.
Looking in good shape. Every time we see him, he looks a little bit better in shape.
Over 6 months of hard feelings between the two of them. Red Falcon saying game over today.
Yeah, and Ben Deberzz's elbow pad saying over game. Red Falcon goes for a shot. Ben Deberzzz tries to move and catches him square on the forehead. My, oh my, that could be a concussion protocol situation. But it doesn't look like it's affected Ben Deberzzz, and he is moving fast.
Yeah, a little miscalculation from Ben Deberzzz, but he's still going, and a monkey flip there sends Red Falcon centre of the ring.
Oh, back body drop, lovely stuff.
Yeah, Deberzzz is firing on all cylinders.
I think Red Falcon's got a receipt coming his way if Deberzzz is careful. Right, I'm telling you for a fact, Trystan Pretty and Red Falcon, I dread to think how them two communicate.
It works in groups to have different personalities, and they are very polar opposites. With the introduction of Chris Aries at the last show as well, who knows how many more will come, but right now,
that was smart from Red Falcon, picked his moment, and now just ground and pound. You could say this isn't very Trystan Pretty. Crowd are chanting for garlic bread, no idea why. This one has gone off the rails very fast.
It only took until match 5.
We're now chanting about sides. Yeah, Red Falcon said, oh, I'm going to get that chop. We've spoken about it before. Red Falcon, he can be aggressive, he can be violent, but he does let the crowd get to him. You see him getting distracted, telling them to shut up. He's got a job to do. He needs to stay locked in, focus on Deberzzz, focus on getting the victory and ending this once and for all.
Yeah, both these two competitors still quite young in their careers. Maybe that's playing a part of that. Red Falcon's not quite learned how to shut out the noise. Just, yeah, and a very high jumping knee and straight into the cover.
I'll tell you what, Red Falcon looking slick in the ring. Silky.
Definitely has slightly more of the upper hand at this stage. But we've known from Deberzzz so far, he does not give up. In every scenario we've seen Deberzzz in, he manages to stay alive.
He does, but I say it all the time, that health bar can only be so full and it's starting to deplete. And Trystan Pretty is loving Red Falcon's work.
Oh, and a big kick to the gut.
More strikes to the gut.
Just trying to knock the wind out of Ben Deberzzz. Just constant gut kicks.
Oh, one to the thigh. Oh.
And a big kick to the jaw. I genuinely thought Deberzzz was out there.
Yeah, one thing about
Ben Deberzzz looked like he was out.
that combination from Falcon then was strategic. It wasn't super flashy, it wasn't fast paced, but he knew exactly where he wanted every single one of them strikes to hit, and he hit them perfectly.
Did targeted the areas. Focused his attention. And now it's just scrappy and in the corner.
Oh, Falcon might have hurt his fist.
And that's just opening the door there.
Oh, he's done me. Falcon has absolutely done me. His fist's absolutely fine, the scumbag.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Ben Deberzzz has got to fight this.
He is fighting it as well. He's trying to use that leg to swing some momentum on his side. Red Falcon's frustration setting in now as he couldn't get a hold of that arm.
But this is brilliant work, brilliant control from Falcon. Deberzzz really hasn't had a lot of offense in this match. Red Falcon looks like he is in total control.
Yeah, Red Falcon looks so much more confident. But Deberzzz managing to roll through, snatch the waist.
Smart little reversal.
Rolls him up. Kick out from Red Falcon.
Just a pump kick. Nothing pretty.
Just effective.
I've said it already, but I'm absolutely loving what I'm seeing from Red Falcon here. This might be the best I've ever seen Red Falcon.
Yeah, Red Falcon looks clinical, he looks dangerous. And he looks confident too.
Just ramming him into the corner, still got him on his shoulders. And he's even got time to taunt the crowd while he does it.
Even more impressive considering the heat in here as well. And then a big Samoan drop, drops Ben Deberzzz. And a cocky pin is not successful as Deberzzz kicks out after 2.
It's from Scooby Show.
Oh, okay.
When he was a garlic bread salesman in Spectre.
Glad they remember.
Smart from Deberzzz, dropping his weight, not allowing that lift to come. Oh, big clubbing strikes.
Ben Deberzzz trying to lift Red Falcon and 2 mean back elbows.
Deberzzz looks out on his feet.
Red Falcon looks like he's got all the time in the world. Oh, no.
Oh, spinebuster out of nowhere.
Yeah, legitimately, I thought it was all over.
That was a big last gasp attack. Just do anything. Get yourself a breather. Lilith letting them know you need to get back onto the feet before I start my count.
Ben Deberzzz has been waiting to get his hands on Red Falcon one-on-one for over 6 months. He's not about to lose easily.
Oh, there's some fire from Deberzzz. Here we go. This is exactly what I was talking about. Deberzzz took that breather and now he's finding his opportunity. Switching the attack.
Over he goes. And a jumping kick from Ben Deberzzz.
Falcon again. Getting the boot up. Oh, he's gone for it again. Not this time.
Still managing to
Oh my god, you know what's in my
get some offense.
Oh!
And a big diving knee from Ben Deberzzz, who's starting to feel it. And a big crossbody lands.
Oh, only a 2, but listen, I don't want to get on the bad side of Lilith, but I think she was a little bit slow to get to that count. Little bit slow.
You might need to hire some investigators.
Yeah, I'll look into that. You want me to? Oh, look at the strength from Deberzzz.
Hooks their head as well.
Oh, beautiful! Straight into the cover. Wow!
Ben Deberzzz managing to pull off. Huge white noise.
Red Falcon, he's out of the sky. Come on,
This is going up. You've got to keep an eye on Trystan Pretty. Lilith's got her eyes on him.
Ben Deberzzz in high risk territory.
Looked like he was going for that crossbody again.
Oh! Super kick, the move that was a prelude to betrayal. And Deberzzz ducks, and again, still on the move. Ooh! Big tilt-a-whirl sidewalk slam from Red Falcon, 2.
Oh, very, very soft kick out, but the shoulder was up. Liv was in perfect view of that shoulder going up, but I think we are getting very, very close to the end now. Deberzzz looks essentially out of lives.
Almost just an instinctual kick out.
look at Falcon taking his time. This is it. Oh, Deberzzz reverses into a Falcon arrow.
Falcon on Falcon!
That is it. Oh, Trystan Pretty had to pull him out there because, as you know, nobody kicks out of the Falcon arrow.
Trystan Pretty pulling Red Falcon's leg under the ropes, but referee Lilith saw it. Jeez, out of there! And that vile siren has left the building.
Oh, but Deberzzz got distracted. Falcon can capitalise here.
Kick out with 2. Gut kick. Get over from Deberzzz. 1, 2, 3.
That is it. Huge victory for Deberzzz. That is this chapter complete. He can move on to the next level in his campaign.
Deberzzz putting the Vile Alliance firmly in the rear view mirror. Oh, wait,
No,
not, who's that?
We know who this is. We know exactly who this is. It's Chris Aries. This is what he done last time.
Ah! That's Jantonio!
What is happening?
That's our Loserweight champion, Jantonio, just attacked Deberzzz. And he's jumping flatliner to seal the deal.
This is not the Jantonio I know. I told everybody that Memes was not the one in the wrong. Look at Jantonio. Look at what he is doing right now.
And we now have a new Loserweight champion.
Memes was right all along. So you are telling me that the Vile Alliance now consists of Red Falcon, Trystan Pretty, Chris Aries, and Jantonio.
That is what it appears to be. And Deberzzz, when he thought all his problems had gone away, has just been anchored with the burden of the Loserweight Championship.
Show some love to Deberzzz, everybody! Still technically has a belt, so he's still a champion, you know. I know not everybody sees it that way, but, you know, we've got to celebrate our losses sometimes. Right, guys, if you weren't here at the last show, just a lovely reminder that we're now sponsored by the Bedford Cat Cafe. It is a wonderful place to go if you like cake, coffee, and cats. So next time you're passing, please head over. There are also leaflets on your chairs. Now, they in particular are going to love this next match. This next match is actually a lovely little nod to the Sacrifice Pro pilot show. The show that was, that was put together by Hustle Malone and Chase Williams. And if that didn't work out, then we wouldn't be here 9 years later. And aren't we all glad it worked out? Yeah! Excellent. So I would love to introduce to you our legendary Team Dog versus Team Cat match!
Now we have our Team Cat versus Team Dog match. This match has a long history all the way back to 2018. 3 familiar faces within Team Dog and 1 debuting Outlaw Randy Hitch. Making their way to the ring. Also 3 familiar faces and 1 debut. The debuting Alistair Stanley teaming with David Atlas, Tig and X-Man Bunting.
I do need to say, this is a bit of an old tradition at Sacrifice for Team Dog v Team Cat. I have actually been on Team Dog. I know.
Controversial. Especially now that we're sponsored by Bedford Cat Cafe.
But I am a dog guy at heart. But I'll tell you what, this new guy in his hips, I can get behind Team Cat for tonight. I don't mind it.
Yeah, Alistair
He's
Stanley.
in the shirt and trousers, which is absolutely crazy. Who would wrestle in shirt and trousers?
Straight out of Blackpool Tower.
Who would wrestle in shirt and trousers? Not me, that's for sure.
Ballroom's his game, but wrestling is the name. And also Alistair Stanley. But Team Dog not allowing the cat scenario. Oh, we're going to see it from Tig.
Tig is going to. He's going to. He's going to. He's going to skin the. Maybe he's not. He's going to skin the cat!
Lands it!
That cat has officially been skinned.
Tig's on a roll.
Oh! On a roll right, how's your forehead?
The Team Cat operating very smoothly right now with multiple tags in the corner.
Here comes X-Man!
Team Cat firmly on top, and fun fact, in the history of Sacrifice, Team Dog are undefeated. Could we see a first ever Team Cat victory?
I mean, if I had to predict... Oh, if we're playing like this, we might.
Some fancy new gear from Steam Powered David Atlas, representing the colours of his training school Catch 22. What is going on here?
This is...
It's a train! It's a train!
Oh,
it's a train!
Oh, God!
Woo-hoo!
Oh! Shirkan's off the tracks! Tig's off the tracks! Axeman's off the tracks!
This match is off the rails!
Now, actually, Shirkan the first off the tracks. It's actually worked very well for Team Cat.
It absolutely has. Now, interestingly enough, Shere Khan grabbed me backstage, and I mean physically grabbed me.
He does do that.
To tell me that he was the leader of Team Dog, and that he was renaming them his Dogs of War, and he'd renamed Team Cat to Tig's Kitty Cats. This kitty's got hits.
Oh! Little bit of salsa. Anyone got any chips? Oh my God! Oh my God!
Strictly come lariat!
Thank God there was somebody else on the apron, otherwise this would have been the quickest Team Dog v Team Cat match in history.
What do I say about wrestling? This isn't ballet.
It bloody is now.
It is now.
Big one.
But it just the actual training.
I can hear you. The microphone's picking up.
We've got the biggest cat in the yard against the biggest dog in the yard, and just a throat chop and a big boot. On to the next one.
A massive body slam from the outlaw Andy Hitch.
I think the nickname Big Dog is free if anyone wants to take it.
Still might face copyright issues, but...
Agreed. Oh my God,
What? Why is Trip Hazard on the wrong side of the ring?
Well, he's in.
Nick's
Oh.
saying it's not a legal tag.
Oh! The master needs to teach the apprentice a lesson.
Trip Hazard looks like he's been put in the naughty corner. Oh! Oh! Lariat from Conor Albright. Lost in translation from Tig.
Shere Khan.
Back suplex from Shere Khan. Up he goes on David Grove's shoulder. Sorry, David Atlas's shoulders. Too many Davids today.
Oh, beautiful.
Straight onto the face of Shere Khan.
Here comes the greatest detective in the constabulary. He lost his cap, but it's back on. And a stunner.
Stunning. And a huge spine buster from Andy Hitch.
Andy Hitch said, enough with dogs, I'm here for outdoor business. Oh! 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 Oh!
I think the investigators are just starting to piece together that they've...
I tell you what, they're good at their jobs. They are good at their jobs, those investigators. No, don't be too confident, sir. You have messed up big time.
You're under the arrest of the state!
Yeah, get him! One of you needs to stop running. That's it. You've got it.
Yeah. There we go.
That's one from the training ground.
This is the greatest team of detectives we've ever seen.
Tell you what, if I've ever seen two pairs of investigators that have got a set peach coach, it is these two. That was like butter. It was so smooth. Axeman Bunting ruined it.
Down goes Andy Hitch as the Axeman chops him down.
Oh, he's getting him up on his shoulders.
Up he goes!
Blinding!
Timber from Axeman Bunting! And Team Cat wins! For the first time in Sacrifice Pro history, Team Cat wins!
Every single person on this team has accoutrement. There's a cat, there's a steam train noise maker, I don't even know what that is. There's a cowboy hat. And is that a bracelet? Is that I don't know what it is. Let me see them hips wiggle one more time before we leave.
That's what she said.
Sorry, but that song is such a banger. I would get you to play that just constantly for the rest of the night. I'll be stimming to that for about 5 months, not gonna lie. Right, are you ready for your penultimate match and penultimate championship match of the night? Woo! Your next match is for the Ticking Time Bomb Championship. Now, for my new friends, this one has got some rules. We shall go over them. Our competitors, and obviously our champion, have 10 minutes to win by pin or submission. If nobody wins the match, the belt is vacated. If that happens, at the next show, we run it back. So those two go against each other again, and we mix it up and we add a third person in there. It becomes a triple threat. And we keep going until we get a new winner. So it could be like 2 years' time and like you're in the ring and you're in the ring. Wouldn't that be cool? I bet you'd kill it. I bet you'd win in like 2 seconds, to be honest. Anyway, are you ready for a ticking time bomb championship match? Great, let's bring them out.
Okay, so I mean, you could probably go on my Facebook if you've got signals. It's my favourite time of the day. I'm so ready.
I get it. Time.
I didn't mean it, but I will take it. I am so bloody ready to see Liam McCarthy go up against another challenger for the Ticking Time Bomb Championship. I love hard-hitting, fast-paced wrestling, and if that's what you like, you are in for a treat.
Yeah, 2 completely different styles, but Lincoln Spectre, the dojo bro and one half of Black and Gold, has an absolute mountain to climb.
Yeah, and here comes that mountain. To one of the greatest wrestling songs of all time. Here he is, the explosive 8.
The king of the monsters, stupid, sexy Liam McCarthy.
Yeah, he's just fist pumped a fan in the crowd, and that fan has shaken his hand in pain. That is how big Liam McCarthy is. Everything he does hurts. You can't even greet the man without being in pain. Yeah, I think Lincoln Spectre's realised just how big Liam McCarthy is.
The following match is scheduled for 1 fall. And it's for the Ticking Time Bomb Championship. Introducing first your challenger. This is the Dojo Bro, Lincoln Spectre.
Not seen him in a little while, but
Last time out was in tag team competition with his tag team partner.
Your current Ticking Time Bomb Champion. This is the King of Monsters, Liam McCarthy.
what a beast.
Yeah, Lincoln Spectre last time out in tag team championship competition with Denzel Mack against Progressive Overload was unsuccessful. Now, in a situation where he has the chance to pick up gold again in Sacrifice.
And I think Liam McCarthy just said, yes, I am 2 of your favourite wrestlers.
I mean, he's not wrong.
If I was Booker T and I had a Fate 5, it would be Liam McCarthy 4 times and Shogun J. Oh!
Yeah, sheer size of Liam McCarthy.
Yeah, if Lincoln Spectre didn't realise how big he was before, he definitely knows now. There is a chin mark on the canvas. Bloody love it. Okay. There we go. Using the speed.
Claims the head of Liam McCarthy, tries to slap on that headlock, but Liam
It's a big
McCarthy's
head to try and claim.
Yeah, and it's big, and I don't think he's got a proper grip on it. And Liam McCarthy
just sat Lincoln Spectre down. And the thing is, I don't even think he meant it disrespectfully. I think he just wanted him off of him.
Oh! And maybe Lincoln Spectre took it disrespectfully as he booted Liam McCarthy in the face. And now, oh my God, he's gone for the monster driver! Lincoln Spectre had it scouted, escaped out the back.
Wow! Look at the movement. Look at the accuracy of those strikes.
Pinpoint precision. Great speed, but may have made a mistake in trying to send off Liam McCarthy.
Yes, he did.
Lincoln Spectre now sticking to that evasion and speed, which is probably the smarter.
This is good. This is what we need. We need movement. If Lincoln Spectre wants to win this title, he needs to keep moving. Oh! You don't want to be moving upwards, though. He is staggered, and look at Liam McCarthy stalking, and this could be... Oh, I was going to say it could be the beginning of the end. But Lincoln Spectre still has more in him.
I don't think he quite got all of that enziguri, but it sent Liam McCarthy to the outside nonetheless. And we know that Lincoln Spectre has a penchant for jumping outside the ring. Instead goes for Old Faithful, kick to the face.
Oh, PK, just off of the apron. Liam McCarthy slightly phased.
Yeah, a little bit of anguish on the face of Liam McCarthy after that one. 3 minutes gone here. Oh. And Liam McCarthy had enough.
Yeah, Liam McCarthy felt the first one and said, I'm not taking any more of them. Sit yourself down.
Oh! And those hands are like tomahawk steaks.
Do we have a doctor on site? Because we might have a couple of broken ribs. And I think Liam McCarthy's gone to take a breather.
Oh my God! I've never seen that moving! God, that fast! That's a full sprint! He might need a breather after that.
I looked down for 1 second, and when I looked back up, Liam McCarthy was on top of Lincoln Spectre's lap.
Some people pay for that.
Oh, look at this. Look at the force behind every single one of these clotheslines.
Scooped him in to a huge uranagi. So too, I feel like Liam McCarthy could have put more weight through the shoulders there for the pin. Maybe too confident.
I mean, he's on this unbelievable run with this title. I think he's earned the confidence that he's showing. But Spectre, keeping up the fight.
Every single one of these diving forearms, jumping forearms from Lincoln Spectre are huge.
Oh, beautiful!
Middle rope springboard moonsault just wasn't quite enough.
Completely caught Liam McCarthy off guard. Lincoln Spectre is not going to do this, is he? Surely not.
I mean, Lincoln Spectre's a strong boy, but...
That's not gonna work.
Oh.
It's not gonna work. Lincoln Spectre, it's not gonna work.
I think the crowd telling Lincoln Spectre what he already knew.
Oh my God.
It didn't work out. Lincoln Spectre, it didn't work out.
Oh! We have just seen a monster destroyer, and Lincoln Spectre kicked out at 1. Lincoln Spectre is unconscious on his feet.
That was pure instinct.
And a German suplex. Oh my, where is Lincoln Spectre getting this fight? Oh my God, it worked out. It all worked out. This is unbelievable.
Lincoln Spectre on pure adrenaline and fumes up on the top row. 4.
Oh, this is it. New champ. 2. Oh my God.
I love wrestling.
Liam McCarthy has a look on his face that says, what the... I'll let you fill in the rest.
A big head kick, but Liam McCarthy still managing to get up on his feet.
He's going for it again off the top. Oh! Liam McCarthy just stood and watched Lincoln Spectre flatten himself.
Scoops him up, and this could be over. Monster driver! Lincoln Spectre almost there.
We are actually seeing people on their feet applauding what we have just watched. I was 5 seconds away from saying that this was Lincoln Spectre's title to lose. One mistake and still ticking time bomb champion. Liam McCarthy does it again.
And he went to pick up Lincoln Spectre. I don't think he could quite see what's in front of him. He's probably seeing 6 Liam McCarthys, which is a horrible thought.
One's enough. Lincoln Spectre is still unconscious. That was incredible.
The question is, who can dethrone Liam McCarthy? Because so many people have tried and so many people have failed. A year on. I just don't know if there's anybody in Sacrifice who can do it.
He might hold this title forever. 10 minutes is anything is too long for Liam McCarthy. Unbelievable. Oh, not again! We saw this at the last show!
The Violent Alliance have got it in for Liam McCarthy.
Jantonio is back out here again. Trystan Freddie, yeah, you messed up. Oh! Jantonio goes low.
El Jantonio now firmly cementing what we thought we knew earlier.
This is the worst version of El Jantonio. Oh, Lincoln Spectre's back! Oh, he got the moonsault! The moonsault off the top rope takes out both of them! Oh, Jantonio goes low again! This is not the Jantonio that spent almost a year building bridges, making friends with memes. This is a man who has been backstage with the likes of Chris Aries.
Oh, hold on! Nero Toxin just hit the ring!
Yeah, that is the sight of 3 people who know how dangerous Nero Toxin is. There's your cue to get out of the ring, gentlemen. If you were smart. Ah! What? What is happening today? All we have done. No, we're not doing this.
No.
We're not doing this.
Not like this. Bells rung. We've got to cash in. And the Violent Lions are back out here at ringside.
I cannot
Are we
believe
to
I'm
understand that Nero Toxin's involved in this chaos as well?
Oh, Liam McCarthy's on the way!
Oh!
Liam McCarthy has still got a fight.
But even after a briefcase shot to the back, I don't think he's necessarily going to be enough to keep Liam McCarthy down.
We asked a minute ago who could take this championship from Liam McCarthy. We might have our answer. But we spoke earlier about what title Nero Toxin wanted to go for. We've definitely got our answer now.
Now she's sending in the cavalry.
What is she doing?
Taking a chain and now choking the King of Monsters center of the ring.
This is not the Nero Toxin that these fans have come to adore over the last year.
Have you ever seen Liam McCarthy in this situation? As she now puts on a submission, she's got a choke on.
Oh my God, it's fading. Liam McCarthy is actually fading. Oh my God, I think he's out.
He's out. I think Liam McCarthy. He's out. He's out. He's out.
I have been so impressed by Nero Toxin for the last year. As soon as she won that briefcase 6 months ago, it was guaranteed a championship opportunity. She could have done it the right way. This is absolutely disgusting.
This is vile. The Violent Lions have added El Jantonio and Nero Toxin to their ranks this evening. And Nero Toxin has just stolen the Timebomb Championship.
I'm genuinely disgusted is the only word I can use. This is not. There are two people in the ring right now that at the start of the night were firm fan favourites. And they have turned their back on everybody. There are ways that you go about business in this industry, and this is not how you do it.
Nero Toxin, regardless of the way that she's gone about it,
And Jantonio just mocking the fan.
she's just put down the biggest monster in Sacrifice Pro history.
I know you're excited. You're particularly excited. Anybody else particularly excited? Really excited over here. I love that energy. I'll keep this short and sweet. 1 year ago at our 8th anniversary show, our challenger in our next match won an opportunity at any of the Sacrifice Pro Championships. And they chose to go for the Ultimate Sacrifice Championship. We know this because they and their very, very weaselly friend have loudly and persistently declared this for about a year. So, using their one shot, I wrote this and I thought it was funny, their one shot, their one opportunity to seize everything they ever wanted in one moment. Shall we see if they capture it or let it slip?
Slim Patty in the ring.
Would you just want a smack burn?
Slim Nicky. sad, I'm angry, I'm grumpy.
Now, sorry, I'm going to bring this back. Freddie Owen making his way to the ring after winning an opportunity 12 months ago. He declared this would be the time. He would capture the Ultimate Sacrifice Pro Championship on the 9th anniversary in the main event. And since then, him and Chase Anthony have terrorized Harrison Leon.
Yeah, they had a bit of a work there. There's been a little bit of, I don't know, miscommunication. I think, listen, they both knew that this time was coming. They're getting prepared, tensions rise, they're feeling a bit stressed. Things haven't been great in the Grand Vision. However, we're at the main event of the 9th anniversary show. Freddie Owen is here, ready to challenge for that title, with the Weasel, Chase Anthony behind him.
Freddie Owen has seen quite a lot of success with Chase Anthony in the last 12 months. Will he be able to top it off and become Ultimate Sacrifice Champion here tonight?
He's going to have a hard task in front of him if he wants to do it. The big boy baller, 6 foot, sexy. Yeah, Harrison's here. I thought he was going to. Okay, he didn't want to high five us.
Didn't want to high five you, no? No.
Nope.
It is 6 foot sexy season. Harrison Leon looking as confident as ever.
We spoke about people having tighter reigns for almost a year. Harrison Leon is very close to that benchmark. Picked up the title in September. And he's making it rain in Bedford on a sunny day.
There is a confident focus within Harrison Leon. He's enjoying himself. That you can see in the eyes, he knows what stands in front of him. A man who has been preparing for this day for 12 months.
And this could have been a case of just business as usual, but it's become very personal. We saw Freddie Owen stomp Shogun J, Harrison Leon's 8-7 faction mate last show. Don't give the weasel the mic.
Oh, he did say please.
Senior official Nick Cooper.
Freddie Idol straight into a choke.
Oh, the bell's rung.
Nick seeing no reason not to just ring the bell. And we're off in the main event.
This is smart from Freddie Idol. He is, I was going to say, he was completely locked in.
Huge boot from Harrison Leon, and the look on his face tells you everything you need to know.
Yeah, but he's taking a minute. Chokes like that do not take long to take their effect.
No, we saw that earlier with Liam McCarthy. Once a choke goes on, it can only take a matter of seconds to be out. Harrison Leon managed to fight through it. Oh!
We have got a brawl on our hands, ladies and gents. Blimey.
Freddie Idol might have had his chest caved in by Harrison Leon. You're just hearing meat on meat from across the room. As Harrison Leon breaks the count, he does not want to win by count now. He wants to win against the man who's tormented him since December.
Irish whip. Oh! Huge Irish whip into the post. Oh, weasel. Bloody weasel.
Freddie Idol's back up. Chase Anthony providing an adequate distraction.
No, on me. This one's on me. This one's on me. Back up.
Oh.
Yeah, that's how personal it is got between Harrison Leon and Freddie Idol. Freddie Idol said, look, Chase, you've been a brilliant servant to the Grand Vision, but I need to do this one on my own. I need to finally beat Harrison Leon on my own. There's the big boy splash. And another one. He's going for the third. Vintage Harrison Leon.
And up Freddie Idol goes onto and just gets thrown.
It's not pretty, but it is effective.
About 7 feet across the ring.
If you land like that, that can send shockwaves up your spine.
Oh, leg gets caught up and Freddie Idol straight to the knee.
So clever from Freddie Idol. We know how methodical he can be.
The last time out, we saw him do something similar to Harrison and Shogun. That match ended with Shogun's head getting stomped through the canvas by Freddie Idol.
He has just absolutely swarmed Harrison Leon there. And the game plan has been set by Freddie Idol.
Are you surprised?
Not at all. I think this is excellent strategy. Harrison Leon, yes, he can move, but a lot of his big impactful moves, he needs to lift you off the ground. If you take away that base, it's very hard to lift up an opponent.
Freddie Idol looking the most confident I think I've ever seen him. Tying up Harrison in the ropes, choosing not to go to the count, and instead delivering V-triggers to the hung knee.
Harrison Leon still showing fight though, throws him out, but we've seen Harrison struggle with leg injuries in the past. We've seen him fight through them, but Freddie Idol he's on a different level at the minute.
Such a long history between Freddie Idol and Harrison Leon since the beginning of their career and their careers in Sacrifice Pro. We talk about it being personal from a point. It's just so much more than that. As Harrison Leon goes down with a dragon screw through the ropes from Freddie Idol.
Yeah, Freddie Idol can remove the personal issues from his mind just for the next 10-15 minutes. Look at that leg. It's not even attached to Harrison Leon and what he represents. It is his way to get to gold. Freddie Idol could be walking out of here very soon as your new Ultimate Sacrifice champion. This is brilliant.
was coming. Freddie Idol knew he was going into today to face whoever was the champion at the time. He attacked Harrison Leon, but Harrison Leon has had defenses since. It could have been someone different.
It could have been, but the beauty of this, yes, Harrison would have had enough time to think, when we get to this show, I need to understand Freddie Idol's game plan, his playbook, how he wrestles. But he has had, as you just said, lots of defenses in that time. So he's had a lot of different opponents to prepare for.
So I'd say
Freddie Idol could sit and watch every single show and know how far in advance he needs to game plan for Harrison Leon. And it's showing here, and it is working an absolute treat.
It's a question of like, would Freddie Idol be as confident today if it wasn't Harrison Leon? Because that's who he's prepared for. Luckily, we don't have to know what the answer to that is, because it is Harrison Leon and it is Freddie Idol.
Yeah, luckily Freddie Idol doesn't need to know the answer to that question. But you're right, I think we are seeing the best version of Freddie Idol. And look at this, this isn't even meant for impact. He's just throwing those strikes, just getting in Harrison Leon's face. Another thing that he has to defend and think about.
Harrison Leon is 6 foot sexy, but he is definitely got the height advantage and the power advantage on Freddie Idol. So Freddie Idol targeting that leg, keeping him down.
Oh, went for that V-trigger again. Oh! A lot of tension on those ropes, back straight off.
Back elbow from Harrison Leon.
Harrison Leon can hardly stand.
Hooks. Freddie Idol survives. Goes for that O'Connor roll, but shakes him off. There's one tackle, and two. And throws Freddie Idol up in the air. Harrison Leon weak on that leg, but still managing to get Freddie Idol up.
Did get him up.
And down.
Beautiful, and that is a show of intent. The fact that he held him up there. Maybe Harrison's legs are a little bit stronger than we expected after all that attack he just took. He might still have a chance in this, but it is not looking good.
That gotch. Powerbomb from Harrison Leon.
But you see, again, Harrison Leon hits a powerbomb. Where does he land? On his knees. Everything that Harrison Leon wants to do is going to impact that already damaged leg.
There you can see that I don't think he got the pressure on that pin as confidently as he could have done if the leg wasn't already injured. So Harrison Leon still first to his feet.
I think at this point you could say he's first to his foot. That left leg looks absolutely done for.
Harrison Leon's calling for that choke slam.
He's goozled him.
Freddie Idol is just out.
Oh, reversal.
Beautiful. Almost.
And again from Freddie Idol targeting that leg. This genuinely might be Freddie Idol's best performance in a sacrifice ring since he debuted.
Targeted that leg again. How many times do you see Harrison Leon sent into literally a literal somersault from impact?
Yeah, this is rare air that we are living in today. And look at the confidence of Freddie Idol.
Freddie Idol goes for the jump man. Missed. There's the goozle again. Choke.
Reversal again.
Sliced. Bread.
Unbelievable.
Roll through.
Oh, huge impact.
Huge knee to the base of the neck. Harrison Leon, new jump, new jump, new jump. No.
Look at Freddie Idol. Look how quickly he got straight onto that damaged leg.
And now puts that single leg crab on. Harrison Leon's a big person, didn't quite have all of it, but now...
Look at the torque on his leg. As soon as Harrison Leon dropped down there, even more tension to his already damaged leg. This is what he needs to do. He needs to try and stay elevated, get as enough tension as he can, try and turn around.
Harrison managing to get to his back and start fighting off Freddie Idol, but Freddie maintains control until now. Oh, and down goes Nick!
Nick Cooper! Again! If this man does not have workplace insurance, we need a serious conversation.
Oh, no, look, Chase Anthony's trying to give Freddie Idol the championship.
Look, we just saw some devious tactics from the Violent Islands in the match before this. We know what the Grand Vision are like.
Freddie Idol says no!
You can win this!
Oh!
That was not intentional.
No, look at Freddie Idol's face!
Freddie Idol did not mean to do that, but he needs to focus. He's put a lot of work in. This could be his opportunity to win the title. I don't love it, but this is a very smart move.
This might be it. It might be all over. No! Freddie Idol looks happy.
Yeah, there's a
nod.
Freddie Idol says, you know what? It wasn't the right way to do things, and I think there's a little bit of relief in Freddie Idol that if he does win this championship, he can win it his way.
Freddie Idol gearing up that sliced bread one more time. No, Harrison Leon shrugs him off. Boot.
Big boot with a strong leg, but it still drops him.
Enziguri in return. Steadies himself.
Oh, went for a crossbody. Strength from Harrison Leon.
Going for that cash out. There's a roll up. No. Knee to the jaw.
Oh, Harrison's out.
But Chase Anthony's there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Chase Anthony just cost Freddie Idol the championship.
Freddie Idol knows it. Look at him. All Chase had to do was stay quiet, and right now we would have been saying "and knew." This is a brilliant idea from Freddie Idol. Send him to the back. No distractions. One-on-one. Get the job finished.
Freddie Idol going for it again. Oh, Harrison Leon picks him up!
On one leg.
Cash out from Harrison Leon. 1, 2, 3, and still.
Harrison Leon retains the title, but he does not look like a winner. Look at that leg. I have never seen Harrison Leon be in this much pain after a match, even on losing ends of matches. Freddie Idol, you have to give respect to Freddie Idol. That was an absolute masterpiece of a game plan from Freddie Idol, executed almost to perfection, and it would have paid off if it weren't for Chase Anthony distracting Nick Cooper in that final moment. But as you said, and still, Harrison Leon.
Harrison Leon standing 6 foot sexy, gold in hand, as Freddie Idol, after 12 months of waiting, fails to execute the vision and walks away with nothing.
I'll tell you one thing though, I think you can say between these two, respect has been well and truly earned.
Freddie Idol looking on for what could have been. Chase Anthony sent away.
If Freddie Idol walks off, but that will not, mark my words, that will not be Freddie Idol's last opportunity at singles gold at Sacrifice Pro.
Thank you so much for joining us today.